Take 5 to care and go the distance for the Brain Injury Memorial Day Run happening this weekend. Joining us now is Robin Abramowitz, Executive Director of the Brain Injury Association, and Alana Seymour, the honoree for this year's run. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Alana, you suffered a brain injury. Can you tell us when it happened and what happened?
It was 1972 in the fall, and I fell out of a 20-foot window. The screen fell off, and I fell out.
Oh my gosh. And you were really little when this happened, right?
I was 3.5.
That is every parent's worst nightmare, that their child will fall out of a window or a screen. Where did you land?
On a gravel decorative bed.
A gravel bed? So what happened and how long was your recovery?
The screen fell off and I fell out, and I was only in hospital for 1 month. I was in a coma for 19 days. And then once I woke up, at 11 more days and I was home, which is crazy. And recovery was, I had physical therapy for 10 years off and on.
10 years, so till you were 13.
About that, yeah. Of course it dwindled off the older I got.
Do you feel like you're 100% recovered, or do you have lingering problems from your brain injury?
Oh, my dexterity in my fingers, you know, it's not as sharp as it should be, and balance has always been a problem with me, and eye-hand coordination is not good. I mean, I've never been any other way, so I can't compare. So this is my normal.
Right. You learned to live with it because you have lived with it since you were 3 and you came out of the coma.
Right.
I want to ask Robin, this is the first year it's not been called the Amy Thompson Run.
Yes.
Tell us about how the Amy Thompson Run started and where the money raised goes.
Sure. So Amy Thompson was a young woman who in 1989, 86, was leaving a party and got shot. And so her friends started the run as a way to let her know that they were thinking about her. After she passed away unexpectedly 3 years later, the run continued to honor her memory. And today, with the name change, Going the Distance for Brain Injury, it's expanded to include and honor all the people that have traumatic brain injuries, their successes and their challenges. The run, I forgot what year.
How did it start and where does the money raised go?
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so all funds go for the Brain Injury Association of Kansas and Greater Kansas City. We have programs that do support group coordination. We have activities that allow survivors to connect with one another, educational opportunities for professionals in the field, and prevention.
That must be really nice, Alana, to have that community support. Do you feel a sense of comfort when you meet someone else who's also suffered a brain injury, who knows that's in the same boat as you or can relate to your struggles?
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel closer to them because I understand what they're going through. Only thing is, I was so young. Like I said, I have nothing to compare it to, and it pains me when someone's in their teens or 20s and it just happened to them. You had to relearn everything. Right, but I was 3. So I mean, it's not like I had a whole lot to to get back.
So when you see someone who's relearning everything in their 20s or 30s or 40s,
it breaks my heart because I was fortunate enough to be young to where it didn't affect me as much as it does someone that's older.
Robin, how do people watching get involved?
Sure, so they can register online, www.biarun.org, through midnight tonight. They can come visit us this weekend at Gary Gribble's Running Sports inside Ward Parkway Mall, or they can register. It's so fun.
Oh, they're so thorough. You go in for a pair of shoes and they measure your gait and have you walk around, and they're the feet experts there. It's great.
They do. Or they can come day of at Loose Park, and registration starts at 6:30 a.m.
Well, thank you for being here, Robin, Alana, and so glad that you're doing okay and that you survived that fall from the window years ago. Thanks for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Take 5 to care and take part in the Going the Distance for the Brain Injury Memorial Day Run. It is this Monday, May 28th at Loose Park. 10K begins at 8 a.m. The 5K begins 40 minutes later. For more information, go to kctv5.com and click on Take 5 to Care.